Hey, what's going on, Collide fans? It's Rami here. So, guys, it's this time of the year where I have midterms, and I thought the best way of studying for my midterm is by teaching you guys. That way, you guys can learn from it, and I can learn as well and get ready for my midterm. So, I said, why not help people while helping myself? So, yeah, I'm using programming language Java right here. It's basic. I just went in computer science, and it's the first program we're learning, so it's the basic thing to learn in the language. Anyways, what you need is Java, the actual Java program, and you need JGrasp. All right. If you guys don't know where to find it, I'll show you in the description, or you can contact me and I'll help you with that and send you the folder. So basically, I have to teach you some things. First, basically, it's like memorizing. You have to memorize how it happens, and you have to keep typing over and over and over. It gets in your head. So this is how I did it. Okay. So basically, our my professor taught us this. He taught us something called scanner, and I'll show you what that scanner is at the end, okay? So don't worry, don't panic, you got this. Import java.util.scanner, right? So most of the time you start your program with import, right? java.util.scanner. Scanner is this type what we're doing. Usually it's javax or whatever different thing it is. But for now you're using scanner, that's all you need to know. Okay, so we're using scanner, and I'll show you what type of it's used for. So then we're gonna put public class, and then public class, and then our folder name. What's our folder name? It's handout 4. Handout 4 is here. It's in our folder. You have to have a folder. How you do that is here, create folder, and you make the folder handout whatever. My folder name is handout 4, so we're gonna put that handout 4. Alright, so now we got that. We're gonna use this bracket. I forgot what it's called. I apologize for that. And then always, every program, this is how you start. Always, always, always. This is how what you do. Public static void main string. Java is very case sensitive, so if I put string, the whole thing's gonna come wrong. It has to be capital. You have to remember this. I've done this a million times where I use the small s instead of capital. It has to be big. String. This kind of bracket. I forgot what it's called again. I'm so yeah. Alright, so this is how you start off with your programs. Do this, like type it 10 times. Like get a paper and 10. You don't have to do it online. Paper and 10, write this. Import java.util, capital S, scanner, public class, and then your folder name, blah, blah, blah. Do this 10 times. It's going to go in your head. That's what I did. I came from my lecture, I came home, I wrote it 10 times, and from that day until now, I haven't forgotten this, how you started. I told myself, okay, this is a public class, this is that, okay. And then you have to understand something. There's something called comment. Like let's say I made a program, because when you we're just learning right now. When you actually have to do a project, it's like 100 pages, or it could be pages and pages and pages of codes. So you have to be very organized. So if you have 100, you're not gonna understand some like public static void blah blah. What did I do here? I don't understand it. So you have something called a comment. This just to remind me. Okay, this is how you start the comment, and then I can write whatever. I can write this is how I started my first program. Comments are just so you know what you're doing, okay? Just so you remember. So let's say after a year you come to read your code, you're not gonna understand what all this is. So this will teach you like this is, oh, so this is how I started my program. Okay, I get it. And then here is uh, after public class, put folder name. Okay, so I'm like, okay, I do this, and then here I can put always start your file like this, or whatever, your file, your program like this. Okay, so that's what this is basically what a comment is. So now you guys get the hang of a comment. So now let's start our program, our actual program. So basically there's two variables you gotta learn. All right, there's integers, and then you have double. Okay, those are two different integers. It's basic math, but if you don't understand what they are, I'll tell you. Integers, int, basically, int is short for integers. Integers are numbers like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 100, 1000, blah, 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 blah. Okay, any number like that. Doubles are numbers that have a decimal place, like 1.5, 1000, 0.1, 1, 10, 10, point. You guys get it. Decimal, no decimal, okay? Now you guys get it. Alright. So basically here's where you start the program. Okay, so first of all, let me think of any program. Alright, just a basic one because we just started this and you guys are new to this. Let's find area of a circle, alright? The area of a circle. Let's do it. So basically we want to find the area of a circle. So the area of the circle might be, it might be like 1000.1 or something. That's how the answer should be. If put 1000 is not accurate, maybe it's like 7 something. So we're gonna use a double in this case, okay? You can use an integer, but it's not gonna be exact. But a double is better in this case. Rad for radius. And then we want to find the area. Those are two integers we're working here. Rad for radius and area. Alright? So then we're going to start the scanner. Keyboard equals new scanner. System.in. Alright. So basically in this video we don't have time to describe each thing. Basically this is how you start the process of writing everything down, okay? That's how you start. I'm going to explain in the next video, so don't, yeah. Alright, so then we do our output, what we want to say, like what is the program going to ask you. We want to make this easy as possible, right? So the program wanted to ask you system.out print. You can use print and you can use println. I'll show you the difference in a bit. So we want the program to ask us, please put your radius. What am I missing? Oh yeah. Alright, like this. Alright, so the program is gonna ask us, please put your radius. Alright? Let's make a comment here. Program will ask you, please put your radius. Alright? So then we're gonna put our formula. Radius. What's radius? Radius. Yeah, keyboard. So an input, when you put the radius in, keyboard next double with capital this time. This time we put a double here because we're using the variables double. If we use integer, int, it would be here next, int, okay? So basically we're doing this rad equals this. So when we put, it's gonna ask you, please put your radius, right? So then when you put in, it's gonna put this in the equation. It will do everything for you using the input. So there you go. Here's your equation. This is where you put your whole equation thing. Area equals 3.14. That's the formula for a circle. Down to explain it more, pi and all that stuff. Times it by the radius. Times it by the radius. That's the formula. I don't have to describe this basic math. Alright. System dot out. Here we're gonna use println that I said I would describe for you guys. Println this time. So here we go. I'll show you what the difference between the two are. The area is area. Alright, so basically the difference between those two are but just outprint normal. Oops, I made a mistake here. This was, yeah, good thing I noticed it. Print. So basically just print, you put like whatever you want the program to ask you. Here when you put in, the program is gonna say the area is, and then it's gonna tell you the area plus what the area is. You guys are gonna see this in a second. Alright, so let's end our program. You always end your program with two of those. Oops. Let's organize it so it's not all tab. Now it looks nice. Looks organized. So basically here is something called compile. Compile will show you if you did something wrong. Alright, so let's see if we did any mistakes. Compile. Nope. It said operation complete. We didn't make any mistakes. Let's make a mistake. Let's show you what will happen if you make a mistake. Okay, we forgot to end the program. So we compile it. It's gonna say error. The program is not right. It's gonna say error reaching end the file while phrasing. So it's saying that you forgot to end the file basically. Here we oops. We ended the file. There we go. Now let's try that again. It's working. Now we use run right here to run the program. Okay, here's the program. He started. Please put your radius. See, we told the program here. Program will ask us, ask you, please put your radius, and here it asks us. So that's what this is for. All right. So pick any radius you want. It will do anything. 550 maybe. The area is 7C. So now you get this one, this second one. The area is. It asks you. The area is, and then area, it will put what the area actually is because we did that here. This is what the computer did. It did 3.11, 14. times it by the radius, which was 50, times it by radius, which was 50. I did all of this. You don't have to do anything. So here's our program, please, blah, blah. Let's make another one. Pick another radius, 500. The area is, here we go. And see the decimal place? Decimal, that's because we use a double. If you use the end, it wouldn't have this at the end. So let's write something else. Please put your radius here. I'm just doing that so you can see. Compile. Look what it'll ask us now. Please put your radius here. See? 5,000 or whatever you want. There we go. Why did it do that? 5.E7. Yeah, so here we go. Everything's right. Let's reset again. Radius. Alright, same thing here. The area is right it, or whatever. I'm just trying to show you what it is. Alright, see guys, you get the picture. I can do anything with this. I could have put integer of 3 of my marks, and I could have averaged it. I could have put average here and done the equation and then ask for the average, and I could have put my first test mark, second test mark, third test mark, and it will give me my average. This is what it does for me. Anyways, if you guys liked it, please tell me so I make another video of this. I'm not gonna make another one unless you guys ask me to. If you have any questions, please ask me. And this is so easy to learn. I've learned in university. I just started computer science like a month ago, and I've learned like basics of 5 languages. So this is very easy. It's not easy, it's a lot of work, but you just have to put the effort into it. If I did, any of you guys can do it. And yeah, if you guys like it, please subscribe and ask me any questions. Okay guys, thanks, see you later.